Well, welcome to the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Getling and Gino Fronti, where every single day we try to keep you abreast of the situation, what's happening with this market, the economy, interest rates, etc. And today's no different, right, Don?
Well, we want to let you know what's really happening, like Gino said. And it's not always rosy, but you're going to hear reports, and we try to dissect those reports so that they meet it doesn't scare the heck out of you, because that's their job is to go, "Oh, what's happened? Consumer, let's go to this first slide. This would scare you. Consumer sentiment hits its lowest level since September. Oh no, Gino.
Lowest level since
The
September.
sky is falling.
Catastrophic. What it doesn't say is that for the last 12 months, it's been at the highest levels it's ever been.
Ever.
So if it drops just a little bit, that's totally fine. Remember that the Fed has been raising rates terrible, I mean, super aggressive for the last 18 months, raising rates, raising rates, raising rates. For what, Don?
To curb inflation and to slow things from going out of control. Because remember, if things just go at a pace that we can't keep up with, it's going to crash. And we don't want crashes. We actually want consistency. Just like home prices, we'd rather them not go up double digits forever. We'd rather it slow down and be more in the 5 to 6 range. Right now, we're almost at 7%. It's slowing down. It's not a bad thing. It allows us to have more consistency and longevity,
That's
which
right.
is much better for us.
It's unsustainable for things to get better and better and better every time. It needs to stop. It needs to cool. It needs to take a breath. So what's nice is that means that what the Fed is doing is actually working. A little more inventory on the market. Interest rates are a little higher. That should cool the pace of the housing
doing
market.
that.
Yeah, and then also it's going to make so Christmas sales won't be all that crazy. GDP won't be all that crazy, and we could have kind of this little soft breath so that the market doesn't overheat and bust. I think the Fed's doing a great job.
And that's basically why consumer sentiment is slow down. Is rates have been increasing, making everybody a little bit more wary of where their dollars and cents are going. Thank goodness. So don't panic. Everything's actually moving along as it should. Thank goodness. And we'll let you know if it isn't. That way you have to tune in to the National Real Estate Cafe Monday through Friday and get these sent right to your phone by texting NREC to the number 58885.
Also, let me invite you to donandgino.com. The last 2 weeks, if you watched the show for the last 2 weeks, we talked about a possible recession in 2020 and how that impacts you. So make sure to check that out too.